survival egg. What's up? Monday morning, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I saw Cody go past on a four-wheeler. I think he's moving the quail. So all of our freeze and frost is over with, at least for this week. So I think the quail are being moved back down to his brooder cages. Everybody's out here eating. The duck's over there shoveling through wet, muddy ground. Looks like she's in the middle of clover. She wrecks this place, though, the way they kind of trench around with their beak. Got attacked by quail. You got attacked by them?
I had one fly up and hit me in the face.
Hi, what's up? What do you think I found? I saw another one too. Chicken eggs are good today. A lot of chicken eggs. It's nice and warm. We didn't really get very many yesterday, so they have made up for it today. And the egg count will be going up. There were some eggs in this coop over here, kind of small. Makes me feel like it's those new chickens laying. Could be wrong, could be wrong. With it open, it could be another chicken went in there and just laid an egg. But I think these ones are coming on and starting to lay. So I've been putting this off. One of the chicken tractor wheels broke on the cross support beams, which also happens to be the beam chain is held into, which keeps the lid from just letting it go all the way forward. And if it's as far forward as you see it and a little wind hits it, it blows it over and then the rabbits get out. I've been putting this off, so I'm going to grab a piece of wood, Sawz and the hardware to fix that. While I'm up there, I've got a chicken coop perch that sticks out that I almost hit my face on every day, so I'll chop that off. It's literally something I've been putting off for months. Once I gather the tools, it won't take 5 minutes to even fix it. Jesus. I have a Sawz somewhere. I saw it the other day. I don't know where it's gotten placed. I spend more time looking for tools than using tools. Definitely gonna need a battery. I'll probably definitely need that special bit that goes with those type of screws, which I don't see here. I don't know where that is. That Torx bit for decking screws. Where did all this beer come from? The question is, does Cody have the Sawz? Because it was right out here. We used it the other day. Do you have the Sawz?
No.
Do you know
in the garage by the back door.
Come look at it. Put a different pair of eyes on it. Maybe I'm looking right past it. It was like right here, right?
It's right here.
It's got that silly little blade in it, right?
Yeah, what do you need it for?
I need to cut some wood. Just give me a normal blade. I'm cutting part of a chicken perch that's sticking out that I almost always hit my face on. Work today, won't have to be done tomorrow. More work today that we don't have to do tomorrow. See my shirt? Because I'm not participating in your new normal. We actually ran these shirts twice, and it's very rare that we run any shirt twice. They're sold out. I can't sell you one. I don't have one for you. But I think we're gonna put the same design on a lightweight hoodie, which you see me run most every morning when I'm doing cardio, when I'm working out. When I'm just out in town, a lot of times I'll have just a lightweight hoodie. It's just enough. You can conceal anything on you. Nobody thinks twice about it. Gives you a little bit of warmth, but not as much as like a jacket. It's just a great outside hoodie for cool mornings. And then it works on colder days. You can just put another layer over it. It works great. I think we're gonna do those pretty soon. While I'm up here, I have meant 100 different times to take care of it, and I've always put it off. It's literally a couple minutes of work. It'll take longer to walk up here than to cut this off up here. That's literally it. All of it right there. This is the cross beam I'm talking about. This is the one that is falling apart. So I need to unscrew this, take that out, pull these out. I'm not sure if I can get to them, but I'm going to try to. And then just put a new piece in is what I think I'm going to do. I really should get one of those pocket hole things to do this kind of stuff with. Okay, so not how I pictured this going. I thought I was going to pull this screw out and that one over there, and that would be the end of it. But that's not how this one was built. So this one actually shoots in from the other side, and this one toenailed in here. Unfortunately, the way they built this and the way these braces are, you can see that that screw goes through here, but I can't get to that screw because they concealed the screw with this hinge. So in order to do this, I have to take all this wire undone, take the screws out of the hinge, and then access that. So instead, I just made this kind of horseshoe thing here where this sits. I've got it toenailed in. It's about fixed. When I started ratcheting off by hand, when I started taking the bolt out of here that they'd used, the head snapped off. So I've just got to go find a bolt now, and then this is done. Like everything, something that should be 5 minutes, it turns into an hour. I guess my takeaway from this is when we build these things, anything, build it with the idea that you need to be able to take it apart to fix it should something happen. Now, nobody would have ever thought that we needed to take this thing back apart. We figured we'd probably get a couple seasons, 3 seasons out of them, and then they'd pretty much be trash. I do like to have everything painted before we start building, not painted after it's built. Like I want all the ends, the raw ends and everything concealed. I want them covered in paint. It'll just preserve the wood that much longer. A lot of guys will throw shit together and then paint it, and there's always raw edges. There's places that can absorb moisture when that happens. If we build them as though we might have to replace them, then we're never surprised when we can't fix them. It's just like SOE gear. Guys used to say, oh, it's overbuilt. It doesn't need to be built that well. But our stuff, a lot of it's built in a manner that we can't fix it. Like if you damage it, you light it on fire, cut it, shoot through it, we can't fix it. It's literally cheaper to replace it than to fix it. So we always build it so that it won't fail. There are certain products that we literally just don't build, and we don't compete in that part of the market because we can't make it in a manner that it will last forever. It's disposable, and we don't have disposable stuff. I'm probably foolish business-wise. We should just have product that has a lifetime warranty and product that doesn't. But in the manner we build it, that's just how it is. So good. 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
All for a screw. What's the difference between a screw and a bolt? I think a screw is pointed. Cody thought that a screw is a Phillips or flathead, whereas a bolt is like a 6-point or 8-point. What's the actual difference? Lowe's will for sure have those bolts I need. They also have more of those stock tanks. Theirs seem to be all banded together, so it looks like it's 160 bucks for 3, which would explain why those others were marked down, because the bands were broken on them. I think I paid way more than I needed to pay for them, but I'm not sure. $23 for these 2 boxes of screws, 25 pieces each. I don't know what I was expecting. It just seemed high, but on the other hand, when I say things like that, I always ask myself, what would it take me to build a screw, right? I've got extras now. I've not ever needed to use them before. I only need one, but I got a couple different sizes, so we've got them. And now I'll go on Amazon and see what I can get bulk-wise, just to have some extras on hand. The dog loo, they had quite a few of them, but the only extra large they have had a crack in it, so she hooked it up, wrote it up for quite a bit off. I'll be able to use it since we use them undercover anyway, so I'm going to throw this in the truck here. It's the only one they had, and they're $200 retail, and my feeling is that they're not going to go back down in price, and they're only going to go up in price. I need one. I know I need one. I'm here. Went ahead and had the conversation, and I ended up getting it for $79. If it was 200 bucks, I'd have still bought it, but that definitely worked out with the other dog coming. Definitely going to need another dog loo, and this also makes it a lot easier when we move the dogs around, when we have a lot of people at the events. This way I don't have to take a kennel apart to get the dog loo in and out. Each kennel will have one in it now. Busy day today. Tuesday, have to run to Clarksville, have a live video I have to do with Billy Bond and Nicole Sawz. Not I have to do, I get to do at 12:30, getting these animals done. Got to get some kind of workout in right after I'm done out here. I'll just sneak out to the garage and get a workout in. Eat at noon, live feed 12:30, literally walk out the door at 1:30, 2 o'clock, depending how long the live feed goes. When we have a lot to say and there's a lot of good stuff going on, they run longer, which is awesome. I didn't know there's another greenhouse coming. Looks like Cody bought out a little greenhouse. I don't know what's going in here, but we definitely need to prep this soil no matter what's happening inside here. Are there more poles to elevate this? It looks like maybe there are. I don't know. I don't know if this will elevate. We'll figure out what this is. Wind might destroy this thing. I don't know. That might be why he has it lower. Have to see what his plan here is. I'm guessing this is Jason. The dog really likes his shirt. I'm guessing because it smells Jason's dogs on here. Highly possible. Hey guys, what's up? Do not be out licking your chicken. There's the duck way over there, making a mess. Well, hello, come on. Sometimes they get stepped on. They want to be right under your feet. You have an egg? Oh, you do have an egg. I guess they have started laying eggs. It's a pretty small egg. Put this in my pocket here. I have a snack if I need it. Survival egg. I gotta hook a trailer up, go to Clarksville and pick something up that I cannot have get wet. Sure looks like rain. The weather app yesterday said no rain at all. Guess we'll find out, huh? I was gonna shoot a little video on these iPad sleeves. Obviously, by the name, you can see that they hold an iPad. This is the big iPad. It's 13 inches across, I think is what it is. I'm not positive. I guess I should probably know that. 15. The answer is 15. In case you didn't know, it's 15. 15-inch diagonal with the OtterBox. So it'll hold everything smaller. The 13-inch Netbook Pro will fit in here also. The 15 fits, but it's just a little too tall. So if you got a 15-inch computer and you're interested in a case, reach out. We can talk about it. But what I'm doing right now is just building a post for social media. Just because we have these, they might not buy this, but it keeps you relevant in their head and it reminds them of the things that they thought they wanted. iPad sleeves. What's up, guys? So what is it and why do you want it? iPad, obviously from the name, you can tell that it holds a iPad. This is a 15-inch diagonal iPad Pro. It's the big one with the big OtterBox case. And that's it. Now I'll load that into Instagram, MeWe, Facebook, Locals, YouTube also, and I also use Google Business. When you search my business in Google, you will see these photos and these small posts come up, and then I'll use all the appropriate hashtags. But I'll go look at hashtags for iPad, iPad sleeve, iPad case, see which ones have the higher numbers, and propagate that out there, and people will know we have them, and people that thought they might want one will see them available.
Willis, one of the realest to try. My family, SOE, got the tools to survive.